All right, welcome back. This is Richard Irving at H-Town ATS Custom Paints. Our last couple of series have been on metallic paint or metallic skins. I showed you how to do a non-changeable metallic. Um, then my next video was on changeable metallics. Okay, so now this third and final series on the metallic is going to be on um, a changeable and a non-changeable because the process is actually still the same. Um, you can do this with a changeable or you can do it with a non-changeable because there's only one little process that takes about 2 seconds to do for both styles. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move right into it. I'm going to open up another instance of paint.net. Go to my skinning, go to my templates folder, go to my 30, oops. Let me bag up out of that. I don't want that one. Okay, we're gonna go back in and I'm gonna open the 63-inch high sleeper. Okay, here we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add another layer 2, and I'm going to once again turn it black. All right. So with that, I'm gonna add another layer. I'm going to go double tap my layers 2, go to layers property, and I'm going to bring the opacity down for you to see the template below it, background. Okay, so now we're going to go in and I'm going to create a stripe, rectangular stripe, drawing fill, rectangular. Okay, and we're going to say make the stripe red. Okay, and we'll just make it right here. Actually, I better get off this template. I better undo it. We want to go to layer 3. Sorry, we want to be on layer 3 to do our work. Okay, so we want to go on layer 3, and we're going to make this stripe right here, red stripe. Boom. Bring it down. Okay, line it up there. Bring it here. Okay, got our red stripe. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this stripe. Okay. Well, edit, copy. We'll select it first of all. We'll select it. And then I'm gonna copy it. Copy the stripe. I'm gonna make a new layer, or I'm gonna paste as a new layer. So now I'm just gonna slide this stripe down to here. Boom. So now we have 2 layers with different stripes on it. Red stripe, truck is black. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collapse. I'm going to merge layer 4 and 3 together. Okay, then I'm going to merge layer 3 with layer 2. But before I do that, let me go back in and increase the opacity. Say okay, and I'm going to collapse these 2 together. Okay, that's going to be my metallic truck right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save as, go to my scans, ends. I'm going to save this as red stripe. Okay, gonna save it as a DDS file. Okay, red stripe. Okay, here we go. Save. Say okay. It's gonna want to flatten it. Okay, that's that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bag back out of that, and we're going to bag back one more. We're going to bag back till we get layer 3 here, layer 3 right here. So now what you want to do is go to layer 3. You want to go over to adjustments. You want to go to hue and saturation, and you want to bring the lightness down to 100% to your right. 100% light. Say okay. Okay. So we know that we want this to be a non-changeable truck. So we're going to go here to layer 2. We're going to change our background to gray. And we want to say a little bit more, so we want to take it up to about, say, 78, 70, about 78. Okay, 78. Okay. So now what we're going to do is take layer 3, go back up to layer 3, and we're going to merge it down to layer 2. Take the background off, and we're going to save as a DDS file, because this is going to be our alpha. Save as a BMP file, excuse me, BMP. This is going to be our red stripe, and we're going to say alpha. Now, did you see what I did? Okay, we're going to merge. Remember when I said if it's white, it is non-changeable. We're going to flatten this. Any logo or anything that you do not want to change, I'm going to undo this again, and I'm going to show you. Undo it. Anything in this layer that you do not want to change, any artwork, any logos, any stripes that you do not want to change as in color, you're going to do the process that I just showed you. Go to adjustments in that layer that artwork is on, because you're actually going to merge all your artwork to one layer anyway. So you want to go to adjustments, hue and saturation, and remember it was here at first, okay, but we brought it here to 100%. Okay, so that's all you do. Okay, so now that's gonna preserve that red stripe. The truck around you can change any color, especially when you go into changeable metallics. That truck can change to any color, but that stripe is going to remain red because you've made it into a negative by changing it to pure white. Okay, so let's close out painting it because we don't need it anymore. Okay, so let's go over here to our DXT BMP, and we're going to open it, and we're going to look for red stripe. It's in here. find it here in a second. Okay. Here we go, red stripe right there. We're gonna load that in. Alright, now we're going to go to our alpha channel to load our alpha. We're going to look for red stripe alpha. Right here, red stripe alpha. Going to load it in. It's done. We're going to go up here to file. We're going to save as DDS texture. And I'm just going to say red stripe alpha metallic. Okay, that's it. Save. Okay, so we can close out of our DXT BMP, and we can go now to ATS Studio. Okay, we're going to go to our Peterbilt 379, 389. Okay, scan property, and we're going to name this red stripe. And we're going to go red stripe, and we're going to name this red stripe. Okay, we know this is going to be airbrush. It's going to be metallic. Okay. Make our truck scan $1. It's actually going to be 10. Take off our skin stock, and we don't need alternate UV set. We don't need that. We're going to go back in and do our base color. Remember, our base color is going to be 0.60 tab, 0.60 tab, 0.60 tab. All right. That's that for this section. We're going to go to truck scan. We're going to go to browse. And we're going to go to scanning. Scans. And we're going to look for that scan that I just created. I named it red stripe metallic. That's it right there. Alright. So now what I want to do is go to my workshop icon, put it in. And then I want to go to my metallic options. Okay, here we go again with our flip color. It's going to be 0.15 tab, 0.15 tab, 0.15 tab. Alright, that's going to give us the flip color. Then we'll go to our select color or our flight color, and we'll go to pure white all the way to the left top corner. It's going to give you all your F's. Say okay. Alright, and once again, as in the other videos, your flip strength, flake UV scale, flake density, flake shininess, and flake clear coat can be changed inside the SII file. You don't have to continue to go into ATS Studio to change. Once you start learning how to really make skins, you don't have to keep going into the studio to make those changes to enhance your metallic job. So we're going to go to flake noise, and once again, remember this, we went to our base SCS extractor file. We'll go to materials, we'll go to customs, and there's our flake noise right there. Okay, so at this point in time, our steps with all of our programs are pretty much done. I'm going to go back up here to scan properties. I'm going to copy this name. I'm going to export it now, and I'm going to go to my mod folder, my personal mod folder, and I'm going to paste this name in, and I'm going to save it. skin mod exported successfully. Okay, so now we're done with ATS Studio. I'm gonna go to my personal workbench mods, and here it is, red stripes. I'm have to do some work inside of the SII file, so I'm gonna open this in WinRAR. We're gonna go to the def file, vehicle, truck, Peterbilt, paint job, and here's your red stripe SII. We're gonna open that, and it should open up in Notepad or Notepad++, whatever you have on your system. Remember, just like as in all the other videos, we had to go in and change some parameters inside of this SII file. Remember this, the ones that you need to change. Metallic flip flake, it has to be true. If it is not true, you have to go in and change it. Okay, so remember that. Now, flake noise. We have our flake noise stored on our hard drive in the SCS extractor file folder. So we have to let the SII file know where to find that, or give it a path to find that flake noise. So what we do is, and this, if you notice, this line is the same as this line, okay? But you have to change this line to give it the metallicness. So what you want to do is you want it where it says vehicle truck upgrade paint job red stripe _F dot TOBJ. You want to grab right after that F and before that dot and drag it to your left up to the backspace. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to put that path in of all those folders and that one file that you needed. So you're going to say material / custom / flake _noise dot TOBJ. That's all you have to do. It's done. Go to file, save, close it up. It's going to ask you, do you wish to update in the archives? You will say yes. You will close it out, and it's going to update itself. Now, this is done. I'm going to drag it over to my ATS mod folder, drop it in, and now we're going to go to the game, crank it up. Okay, so now let's go to my mod manager. And here it is, red stripe. I'm going to double click it to make it active. I'm going to drop it down in priority, and then I'm going to confirm the changes, and then I'm going to continue the game. And like I always say in all my videos, it takes longer almost to load American Truck Simulator than it takes for you to create your metallic skin. You know, it was weird. It only, simple as that, people have made it sound so complicated, but it's not complicated. It's just a few steps that you have to do. I really think in scanning, the hardest thing about scanning is coming up with an idea, placing that idea on the scan, and then in my next video, what we will talk about is how to do a wrap. And that may be a little bit longer video, but it's still simple once you learn how to utilize some of the tools that I've already provided you in my first few videos. So, the hardest part of that is coming up with an idea, putting the artwork together to make it work. Alright, so my controls, I don't have my controls on, so kill that. Alright, so let's go to vehicle browser. We'll go up here to truck configurations. So now let's go to which type of truck I want. My 389. And we're going to say the 63-inch high-rise sleeper. Stand up. Alright. And then we're going to go to the paint job. And let's move it over here. Red stripe right there. And there's the red stripe. As you can see, the truck is actually gray because remember we put that base color in. So here's our base color right here. So let's go to black preset. We use preset black. And we'll use our flip color as black. And see, your stripe now is red. Nothing on that truck. The truck is black, but the stripes stay red. So that's that. That's pretty much as simple as it gets. You can go back in, like I said, and work with your flake noise. Whatever color you want your flake to be, there it is. Got your flake in. So now you have a metallic, non-changeable with artwork in the truck. It's there already. Okay. I could change this truck to any color. Well, no, this is non-changeable because remember, I made my alpha white or light, which makes this non-changeable. The only color that this truck will be is black. And I'll just show it to you. If I go to red, it's not gonna look right. See, it just, you can, matter of fact, you can, like I said, yeah. Let's see what green looks like. This is weird because I just did my alpha. Wow, it's changing. It's changing. So that's weird. So if I made my keep as preset. Wow, keep as preset. That is the weirdest thing I ever seen because I actually changed. I used a white alpha and it still allowed me to change. That is weird. Okay. So, either way it goes, you still see that red stripe didn't change. I have to go back and do a little tweaking to find out what happened with that. Okay. So, that is really, really weird. But, as you can see, this truck changed. I am baffled. Like, what the heck just happened? I'm going to change this and see what happened. Wow, the truck changed. So, but as you can see, that red stripe didn't change because we turned it into pure white. We made it stay. It's still, the concept is black is changeable, white is non-changeable. And when I went in and made this red stripe completely white in the alpha channel, it allowed it to stay its natural color and stay whatever truck color it is. That's what you have. So I'm gonna go and tweak and find out what happened on that other concept, because if I am, passing some bad information, I need to correct it. But we're gonna play around with it and find out. But either way it goes, you still see you have that the basic concept of keeping your artwork the same color no matter what color this truck does, is to turn your artwork into solid white by going up to the adjustments, saturation, and bringing it down, bringing it light to 100%, turning it completely white, and that will turn this into a negative. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna go back to the workshop, find out what's going on, because I don't want to pass any bad information. Okay, so with that being said, enjoy your evening, and I hope that you were able to gain a better understanding on the art of scanning and metallic work. Thank you.